Writing a novel is an extraordinary journey. It's filled with bursts of creativity, thrilling discoveries, and the joy of building new worlds. However, this journey is also riddled with moments of doubt, frustration, and exhaustion. Most writers hit a wall where the thought of giving up feels far easier than pushing forward. But here's the truth. The feeling of finishing your novel is unparalleled. When you type the end, all the struggles, sleepless nights, and relentless effort will feel profoundly worth it. If you're at a point where quitting seems like the only option, take heart, you're not alone. Many authors, even the most successful ones, have felt exactly how you do now. The difference lies in their decision to keep going. In this video, practical strategies, mindset shifts, and motivational tips to help you finish your novel even when it feels like an impossible task. Reconnect with your passion for the story. What inspired you to start this novel? Was it a character that seemed so real they practically spoke to you? An idea that gripped your imagination and wouldn't let go? Or perhaps you felt compelled to share a message you deeply care about? Reconnecting with the original passion that sparked your creativity can help reignite your motivation and push you past the doldrums. Practical steps. Write a letter to yourself. Write about why this story matters to you. Reflect on the excitement you felt at the beginning and the purpose behind your words. Create a vision board. Gather images, quotes, and symbols that represent your novel's themes, characters, and tone. Display it in a place where you'll see it every day for a dose of visual inspiration. Reread your favorite scenes. Revisit parts of your story that you're proud of. These moments can remind you why you fell in love with your characters and your narrative in the first place. Identify what's blocking you. It's nearly impossible to overcome obstacles if you don't know what they are. Take a moment to reflect. Why do you want to give up? Is it a lack of time, self-doubt, burnout, or feeling stuck in your plot? Once you identify the problem, you can create a targeted plan to address it. Common obstacles and solutions. Self-doubt. Even best-selling authors experience this. Remind yourself that your story deserves to be told, flaws and all. Burnout. Take a short, intentional break to recharge. Use this time to rest, not to stress about writing. Plot problems. Step back and brainstorm new possibilities. Talk through ideas with a trusted friend or fellow writer for fresh perspectives. Time constraints. Develop a realistic writing schedule. Even 15 minutes a day adds up over time. Embrace imperfection. Perfectionism is one of the biggest roadblocks for writers. The fear of creating something bad can lead to endless procrastination or revisiting the same scenes over and over. Here's a secret. Your first draft isn't supposed to be perfect. Its sole purpose is to exist. Tips for overcoming perfectionism. Adopt an messy draft mentality. Remind yourself that imperfections are part of the process. You can always revise later. Set time limits. Write as much as you can in a short, focused time period. This encourages quantity over quality for the moment. Write with playfulness. Allow yourself to experiment. Write ridiculous scenes or explore wild ideas. Rediscover the joy of storytelling. Break it down into manageable goals. Thinking of your novel as one massive project can feel overwhelming. Instead, divide it into smaller, more manageable tasks. This not only makes the process less daunting, but also helps you maintain a sense of accomplishment. How to break it down. Word count goals. Aim for 500 to 1,000 words per session. Scene or chapter goals. Focus on completing one scene or chapter at a time. Weekly goals. Set a target for words or sections to complete each week. Tracking your progress can also keep you motivated. Seeing how far you've come, even in small increments, can reignite your determination. Revisit or create your outline. If you feel lost or stuck, revisiting your outline, or creating one if you don't have one, can provide much-needed clarity. Actionable steps. Outline remaining chapters. Write a brief summary of what happens next. A roadmap can help reduce uncertainty and guide your writing. Simplify your plot. If your story feels too complex, consider streamlining it to focus on the core narrative. Focus on characters. Lean on your characters' motivations, fears, and desires. Often, they can guide your story forward when the plot feels stagnant. Find or establish a writing routine. A consistent writing routine transforms the act of writing from a daunting task into a habitual practice. Your routine doesn't need to be strict, it should adapt to your lifestyle and preferences. Ideas for building a routine. Write at the same time daily. Find your ideal writing window, whether it's early mornings, lunch breaks, or late evenings. Create a ritual. Light a candle, brew a cup of tea, or play a specific playlist to signal to your brain that it's time to write. Try timed sessions. Use tools like the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes writing, 5 minutes break, to maintain focus. Take breaks without guilt. Stepping away from your manuscript doesn't mean you're giving up, it's a necessary part of the creative process. Breaks can help you recharge, gain perspective, and return to your story with fresh energy. Productive break ideas. Take a walk in nature and let your mind wander. Read a book or watch a movie in your genre to spark inspiration. Meditate or journal about out what's frustrating you in your writing. The key is to set a time limit for your break to ensure you return to your manuscript feeling refreshed. Reward yourself for progress. Incentives can make the writing process more enjoyable. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small, to keep your motivation high. Reward ideas. Treat yourself to a favorite snack after finishing a chapter. Take a fun day off after completing a major section. Buy a new notebook or pen as a reward for hitting a word count goal. Seek support from fellow writers. Writing can feel lonely, but it doesn't have to be. Connecting with other writers can provide encouragement, accountability, and fresh perspectives. Ways to find writing communities. Join online groups. Look for writing groups on platforms like Reddit, Discord, or Facebook. Attend workshops. Participate in in-person or virtual workshops to meet other writers. Join challenges. Events like NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, foster camaraderie among writers. Sharing your struggles and successes with a community can help you stay motivated and focused. Overcome fear of judgment. Many writers struggle with the fear of how their work will be received, which can often lead to self-doubt and stifle their creativity. This anxiety about judgment can prevent them from fully embracing the writing process. However, it's important to remember that your first draft is solely for you. It's a private space where you're free to experiment with ideas, take risks, and make mistakes without the weight of external criticism. Allowing yourself the freedom to write without worrying about perfection is essential to discovering the heart of your story. Mindset shifts. Write as if no one will ever read it. Focus on telling the story you want to tell, not what you think others expect. Remind yourself that every great story began as a messy draft. Visualize your success. Visualization is a powerful tool that can fuel your motivation. Picture yourself reaching the moment when you type at the end, feeling the pride of completing your novel. Imagine the excitement of holding the first printed copy in your hands, or hearing the heartfelt praise from readers who connect with your story. These vivid mental exercises create a sense of accomplishment and anticipation, helping you push through obstacles and stay focused on your goal, even when the journey feels tough. Visualization tips. Picture your book on a shelf in a bookstore. Imagine readers enjoying and sharing your story. Envision yourself at a book signing or speaking about your novel. Track your progress. Monitoring your progress regularly allows you to visually track the distance you've covered in your journey, providing a clear reminder of how much you've already achieved. This sense of accomplishment can serve as a powerful motivator, encouraging you to keep moving forward even during challenging moments, as you realize how close you are to reaching your goal. How to track progress. Daily logs. Record your word count or time spent writing. Reflective notes. After each session, jot down what went well and what didn't. Celebrate small wins. Recognize even minor achievements to stay positive. Conclusion. Finishing a novel is one of the most rewarding accomplishments a writer can experience. When you feel like giving up, remember why you started, reconnect with your characters, and take small, consistent steps forward. Every milestone, no matter how small, is proof of your dedication and talent. You have the power to overcome obstacles, silence self-doubt, and bring your story to life. The world needs your voice and your unique perspective. Keep writing, you've got this. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and see you all in the next video.